Three, two, one, guys. Welcome to the show. It's me again, Paul B. And today I am going to be reviewing Sofitel, Spiral Sofitel. Now, a lot of you are asking, yes, it is the best buffet in Metro Manila. Well, that's why I'm here to review. Uh, a lot of you are asking me to feature this for a long time already, but I was quite hesitant to come here. Uh, Sorry, but I can be sometimes biased. Why do I say this? Um, I have a bad experience, not in the restaurant, okay, but in the hotel back when it was still West End, and every time I come here, I get reminded of that traumatizing experience. Okay, when I was fresh out of college, I went to apply here, and when I applied, their HR was really busy, and they were somewhat in a hurry to do for a banquet. When I passed my resume, they told me to fill out an application form. I was filling it out. Halfway through the application form, she snatched it out of my hand and basically looks at me and goes, "Mr. Perez, it seems that you cannot fit in our chair. How do you think you're gonna fit in our kitchen?" And then she tears it in half, throws it in the trash. Ever since then, I've never stepped foot back in here for any other occasion. Okay, so today, this is under new management, by the way. That was like back when it was still Westin Philippine Plaza. Now it's called Sofitel, and I hope I will have some closure and some good food here. So time to redeem themselves. So tara, let's check out the food. Okay, guys, I got my first plate, and I'm sticking with the usual. This is Japanese, and here's what I got. I got their California roll or California maki. You have nigiri sushi of shrimp, aburi tuna with cream cheese, and taco, which is octopus. I'm feeling adventurous today. We'll start with the taco. Okay. Okay, focus. Okay. It's already falling apart, so we'll just get this. Dip it a bit of soy sauce. Sorry, I'm supposed to dip the fish side down. A bit chewy, but it has a nice what do you call this? Cephalopod flavor to it. It's not that, it's a bit tough, a bit chewy, but the flavor is nice. It's actually really fresh. Okay, now let's move on to the California roll. Dip in a little bit of soy sauce. Oh wait, sorry. California roll, guys. There it is. Focus. Okay, California roll. The ingredients are fresh. The mango is really sweet. There's still a nice crunch from that cucumber inside. That's good California roll. Now let's try something new. This is tuna sliced thin and then blow torched and then topped with a bit of cream cheese. Soy sauce. Not too fishy. The tuna is really nice. It has a nice creaminess to it due to that cream cheese. Now let's try this nigiri, ebi nigiri with the soy sauce. It's really fresh shrimp, not too salty. You can still taste the sweetness of that shrimp. Man, that's really good nigiri sushi. The, the rice granules are not overcooked. It still has a certain bite to it, and it has this awesome mouthfeel. Guys. Okay, so I'll finish with this plate, and then I'm moving to the next one. See ya. Okay guys, I got my second plate. This time I'm going dim sum. So we have spinach and shrimp, shumai, hargao, and my favorite, pork spare ribs. So we'll start with the shumai. Oh yeah, shumai. Look at that shumai. Really nice and plump. Everything is made in-house, even the skin. And we'll try this without soy sauce first. That didn't need any soy sauce. It was just well seasoned. You can taste the pork. The wrapper's just right. Not too thick. It has a bit salty flavor to it though. We'll try their shrimp and what do you call this? Spinach. Yes, I know I'm not a veggie person, but shrimp and spinach. It actually tastes okay. You can really taste the shrimp. The spinach is just there for color and oh, there. Okay, it's a flavor at the back. But the skin is a bit thick though. It's almost like a pot sticker. Nice. Now let's try their hargao. And try and get this one. Okay. As you can see, the wrapper is falling off. We'll eat the wrapper first. The wrapper is very, very delicate. Really silky. You can really taste the shrimp. And that it has, I think, bamboo shoots or water chestnut into it. It's really nice. It's still that shrimp flavor is really strong. and it's really fresh. Ooh. I just don't like that the wrapper is. I think this the wrapper is actually really good, but it's a bit overcooked. That's why it's falling apart. But what can you do? It's in a buffet and it's just sitting there in the steamer. If it was made to order, it would have turned out better. Okay, so now we'll try their spare ribs. Mhm. Look at that fatty spare ribs, guys. Okay, it lacks a bit of salt, but flavor-wise, you can really taste the tausi. There's a bit of sweetness coming in from the pork. Not that fatty, but super super tender. This is actually one of the best. Maybe if you add a bit of salt to this or soy sauce, it would have been better. But for now, I love it like this. And they deboned it. That's a very big factor. They deboned it. Thank you. Okay, I'll finish with this. Favorite here has to be the spare ribs. I'll finish with this, then I'll move on to the next plate. See ya. Okay, guys, I'm on my third plate, and here's what I got. I basically went Japanese on this, and they have takoyaki. So we'll try their takoyaki first. For that, takoyaki basically is um, octopus balls served with a batter that's nice and gooey. It's cooked in this weird contraption that's making it perfectly browned, and it's drizzled with this almost like Worcestershire sweet sauce, and then topped with Japanese mayo and bonito flake. So itadakimasu, guys. Okay, for one, I'm glad that there really is taco inside, or what do you call this? Um, octopus inside, because there's takoyaki in stalls and they actually don't have taco inside. So this one is really nice. So next we will try this. Someone celebrating their birthday on the other table. So now we'll try the story stir fry or chicken stir fry, Japanese style. Mm. That's nice. The chicken is really tender, really flavorful. Maybe it's because they're using chicken thighs for this. It still has the chicken skin here, so I like it. It's really, really tender and very flavorful. You can actually taste all the ingredients. It's not that salty. It's really moist. Okay, so next we'll move on to this one. This is battered and breaded maya maya. Maya maya is a mangrove snapper, and it's a fish that looks actually somewhat like a lapu-lapu, but a cheaper version. So we'll give this one a bite. The fish is nice and fresh. It's nicely seasoned, but it lacks something. They will dip it in the tempura sauce. The batter's a bit thick, but the fish is really fresh and you can really taste everything. Now this one. This is a ground beef meatball, breaded and deep fried. Let's dip this one in the sauce, just to be sure. Oh, it fell. Mm. It's not just ground beef. It's a croquetas. There's potato inside. Nice. Crunchy on the outside, fluffy in the middle, with that flavor of beef inside. Awesome. So let's move on to this one. This one is lapu lapu, also known as grouper, and this one is tempura grouper. So dip it in that sauce. Ooh, look at that. I said dip, not swim. Okay. You see the difference between the grouper fillet and the mangrove snapper fillet. This one is so delicate, so flaky, and so tender. The other one was a bit chewy. That's really good tempura. Now, let's try this. This one I've been craving for as soon as I saw it there in the buffet. This is shrimp ebi tempura. You should dip it in that sauce. Mm. Shrimp is fresh, but that batter's a bit thick. Extremely crunchy though, but it's a bit thick. But overall, it's still good tempura. Okay, I'll go for a second bite. Mm. The sweetness of the shrimp comes out, and that somewhat salty batter is awesome. Okay, so I'll finish this. Yes, I know it's a lot. I'm getting a lot of shrimp. I love shrimp. I'll finish this, then I'll move on to the next plate. See ya. Okay, guys. Here's my, I think, fourth plate. I'm swapping out the chopsticks for knife and fork on this one. Okay. So here's what I got. We'll start from the top. Peking duck and a load of wrap. This is Mongolian pork. And this one is honey glazed pork. Bosam, Korean. Chicken barbecue. Roast duck. Char siu. Chinese style roast chicken. And fried crab. Okay, so let's start with the bosam. This one looks good. Bosam is basically a Korean boiled, what do you call this? Pork belly. If you deep fry this, you basically get lechong kawali. Look at that. Mm. That's silky, really fatty, but super tender. That the skin is actually very gummy. This is what I love with pork belly. Really gummy skin, and flavor-wise, it would have been good with a bit of that fresh herbs and rolled into a pancake. Yeah. Okay. Next, we'll try this Korean barbecue chicken. They're using chicken thighs. That's why it's still moist. Smothered in that sauce. I'll give this one a try. Mm. Mm. It has a bite. Yeah, it has a bite. It has a spicy bite. It's not as bad as that Jim Long spicy, but I'm still sweating. Ah. It's good, but it's a bit spicy. So next we'll try the honey glazed pork. Actually, yeah, look at that. I'm sorry. We get a bit of the fatty one. Yeah. Look at that. Fatty pork, guys. Fatty pork. Ooh. Mm. Super tender. Nice and fatty. Not too sweet. Not too salty. Has a nice honey roasted flavor to it. That's good. Now let's try this Mongolian pork. It looks breaded. Thank you, kuya. I'm good. That pork has a sweet taste to it. It's actually battered. It has that I don't know, like Chinese five spice flavor to it. It's really good. Okay, let's go with char siu. This is Chinese style roast pork. Wow. It's like I'm back in Hong Kong and eating in the lounge of Cathay Pacific. That is really good. Now we'll try the roast duck. I had to remove a bit of the fat, this one, right here, because it's just too fatty for me. Okay. Duck fat flavor is really unique. That gives a certain taste to it. Oh, that's good. Okay, now let's try the roast chicken. This is the chicken breast. Hopefully, it's not that dry. Mm. It looks dry, but it's really quite moist. That skin is not crispy though, but flavorful. Really, really flavorful. Okay, now let's try the crab. As you can see, guys, there's the lump crab meat there at the corner. Oh, sorry, I knocked the camera. There it is. We get the lump crab meat. The crab is really fresh. Really fresh, really seasoned well. That it's not dried out, it's still moist. It's really good crab. I chose the male one because I don't eat crab roe. I'm sorry, the alligator or crab fat, I don't eat that. And the female has the most of that. I choose the male ones because I'm more for the meat. Okay? So last item on the plate is the Peking duck. They make everything in-house, even the wrapper. Look at that. I asked them to make it with no scallions. See? It needs a bit more sauce, but it's really good. Look at that. This is the Asian duck taco. Okay, I'll continue eating my meal. I'll continue with another plate later. Okay, guys, here is my last main course plate. Sorry, I'm sweating. The meat sweats are coming. The meat sweats are coming. No. So here's what I got. This is garlic shrimp. I didn't see it there. Most likely I'll go back for that with my camera. I did see the fresh shrimp in the buckets. Where you can have them stir fried or something. They also have crabs and what do you call this? Spanner crabs or coracha. I didn't touch that too. I should have gotten that first. Okay, so here it is. Butter garlic shrimp. Here we have lamb, roast lamb, tandoori shrimp. Last one there. This is the roasted prime rib. And then this duck, French duck, I forgot the name. French style duck. I think it has an orange sauce to it. L'orange. Okay. So we'll start off with the lamb. I didn't get any mint jelly. I'm kind of confident that it's going to be good, even though I don't have mint jelly with me. But it looks tender. Yeah. certain gaminess to it, but it still has that uh, roasted lamb flavor to it. Not too gamey though. Maybe we'll add a bit of salt. Okay, try that with a bit more salt. Yeah, much better. Really gamey though. I think I'll go back for that mint jelly later. Next, we'll try the duck. I've had enough duck today. I had it with the Peking duck. I had the roast duck. The roast duck, I even had to remove the fat because it was just too fatty. But this one looks delicious. A bit tough for duck, but that sweet sauce, that sweet sauce actually helps with that gamey flavor of duck. Smooth. The skin is not. See, this is the thing with duck. It's really fatty, but if cooked perfectly like this, it has so much flavor. Okay. Next, we'll try this uh, prime rib. We'll try the lean part first. This is roasted prime rib. It's the end cut, so it's a bit tough. But flavor-wise, I wish I put gravy in it. We'll try the fatty part. Okay. The fatty part is nice. Really fatty though. So, now let's try their tandoori shrimp. I'm scared. I'm not a fan of Indian food because most of the time it's spicy. But this was just huge shrimp. Looks good. Hopefully it's not that spicy. Mmm. You can taste the turmeric. You can taste the cumin, and it has that nice curry flavor to it. That's really good. It's not spicy at all. Really. Now let's try this garlic shrimp. There. Look at that. Get a bit more garlic, put it on top. Ooh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Okay? Look at that. Really, really big shrimp. And really succulent. Okay? It'll be good. Doesn't need any salt if the butter is salted, but that garlic flavor is really good. Oh, I can still taste the garlic. It's still woo-wee. Strong garlic flavor plus the sweetness of the shrimp. Match made in heaven, guys. Okay, so I will try and finish this, and then we're head for dessert. Okay, guys. Here's my desserts. I forgot to get a teaspoon. Oh well, big spoon it is. Okay, here's my crepe. I asked them to make a chocolate and peanut butter crepe with chocolate ice cream and drizzled with chocolate. I was looking for vanilla ice cream, but they didn't have any. So this is what I got. I had to hurry up. It's starting to melt. Actually got this a bit early because it's already almost 2:30 p.m. The buffet closes at 2:30 p.m. I actually arrived a bit late. That's why I wasn't able to enjoy. Well, I am able to enjoy, but I was able to try all the dishes. Okay, so this is the peanut butter and chocolate crepe with chocolate ice cream and chocolate sauce. Look at that. I've searched for a long time to find someone who makes it this way. Their crepe is a mixture of crunchy and still pliable. Okay, it has a nice crunch to it. It's like a cone, and that mixture of salty peanut butter, sweet chocolate, and that sauce. Oh god, perfect crepe. I wish they had Nutella or caramel sauce, but this is awesome as it is. Sorry, it looks like a mess. It looks like roadkill, but trust me, it is delicious. Mm. Mm. So now I'll move on to the next dessert. Okay, here's the second plate of dessert. Let me set up the camera better. There it is. Assorted pralines. Assorted pralines. That's actually a vanilla cupcake dipped in the chocolate sauce. Yema cake with melon. This weird looking cake that they have. I actually have no idea. They call it a darling. Chocolate darling. Vanilla brulee. Pecan tart. There. This one's a pecan tart. There it is. Okay, focus. There it is. Pecan tart. So let's start let's start with the messiest one of them all. The cupcake. Look at that. Hopefully it doesn't drip on my shirt. Mm. The cupcake has a vanilla, with a bit of a lemon zest flavor to it, but it has that nice, smooth texture to it. It's awesome, and that mix of that chocolate bitterness. Ooh. Let's move on to something awesome. This is their vanilla brulee. Brulee means it's basically like a custard that's topped with sugar and low torched. Supposed to crack it like that, and then scoop a bit of it. So basically, I think this is a vanilla custard brulee. There was a sugar-free version of this, but no. The vanilla custard is not that sweet, but that caramel on top, balances it out. That's good. Now let's try some pralines. This is the Rice Krispie with milk chocolate. You know what? Have you tried that Mikasan chocolate flakes in Baguio? Exchange the flakes with Rice Krispies and that's what you get. It's really good. Okay, let's move on to their pecan tart. Mm. Yeah, a bit of a chew, but I'm looking for that caramel, gooey molasses thing inside. Very, very little of that. But the candied pe- pecans are a nice touch. Now let's try the darling. Okay, let's take out the fruit because I don't like fruit on my dessert. Yes, I know you're gonna criticize me, but it goes well with the dessert. No, my dessert, my rules. Okay, I like chocolate on chocolate, peanuts on chocolate is okay, caramel on caramel is okay, but fruit on chocolate, no. That's why my crepe is just plain. So you just want to try. Wait, sorry. Somewhat like a cake at the bottom. Oh, darling, my darling. That's good. Like a nut cake at the bottom. Topped with this chocolate ganache with, I think, smells like banana. No. That's good. Now let's move on to one of the pralines. This chocolate truffle looks like really a truffle. I'll give this one a try. Dark chocolate ganache, guys. Mm. Smooth and velvety. Only downside to that, it sticks to your teeth. Okay. Now we'll try the yema cake. As usual, we'll take out the fruit. Goodbye, Mr. Mango Ball. Here's one. I'll use a spoon. Mhm. We'll try a bit of the corn first. Basically, a chiffon cake made with yema. Yema is caramelized condensed milk, and this is topped with cheese. Yes, I know it's weird, cheese, yeah, but it's cheese. Mm. It has a mint of mango. Thus, there was a mango, but flavor-wise, really sweet. You can't taste the cheese, but it helps with the overly sweet flavor of this. It's good. Okay, so I'll finish this last bite of yema cake. Okay. Now last item. This praline looks good. They pipe a chocolate ganache on top. I don't know what's in it. Hopefully it's gonna be good. There. Okay. There's a wafer inside. Is it's full. It's filled with chocolate ganache. That's good. Best dessert. This is praline. By the way, guys, chocolate has a melting temperature of 98 degrees. So technically, that's body temperature. That's why if you're wondering when you're touching chocolate, it melts. Real good chocolate melts easily because of that. Okay, so if you're touching like an M&Ms and stuff like that, it's actually good chocolate, but the higher the milk content, the faster it will melt. Okay. So I'll just finish my dessert. I'll give you the review of the restaurant. Okay. See ya. Bye bye. Bon appetito. Okay, guys. As I eat last few bites of my dessert, I'll give you my review of spirals. We'll base it on the 5 criteria: location, ambiance, service, food, and price. We start with location. It's actually quite accessible. It's a free. It's actually, how do I put it there? It's near the CCP or Cultural Center of the Philippines. All the way to the back. Oh, sorry. All the way to the back. View is nice. You can see Manila Bay. It's by the water. It's actually quite an old building, but it's still awesome. It's easily accessible by a Grab or taxi. Public transportation wise, not so much. So I'll have to give that a 4. Okay? Next, ambiance. Most of the seats are armrested. But if I did request for a seat without armrest, I would have a problem. So ambiance wise, layout of the restaurant is awesome. I didn't have a hard time manipulating or moving around it to get new items and food. It's quite spacious. You don't get elbow to elbow with everyone. And truth is, the layout is quite complicated. When I mean complicated, is in there's lots of sections in there. Like there's a whole room for charcuterie, a whole section of for desserts, a whole section for Japanese food. It's segregated but easily accessible. So I give that a 4 out of 5. Now, talk about service. Service wise, I was just shocked. Okay, one, for the first time, actually not my first time. This is actually the first time. First time they asked me for a permit to shoot, but eventually they agreed and they said yes because it's basically for YouTube only. First for like GMA, ABS-CBN, any other network, that would have been a different story. But this is for YouTube, so thank you. for allowing me to shoot this. I did apply for that permit because I didn't know that they needed one. A YouTube video. So, service-wise, they actually helped me. They got one of the chairs from outside and gave it to me, which has no armrest. Thank you. And they're very attentive. Like, as soon as I was done eating, they would get my plate, change it, give me new cutleries. And actually, I forgot to bring soy sauce a while ago. Oh, yeah, soy sauce. They gave me soy sauce with calamansi on the side. Squeezed calamansi on the side. First time I've ever had a restaurant who has that. So, thank you. I give the service a 4 out of 5. Now, food. Food-wise, most of the items, there are a lot of items, really. I wasn't able to try them all. It's a bit overwhelming, really. But flavor-wise, taste-wise, most of the items were good. Some of them were a bit tough, like the duck, and some of them were a bit bland. Specifically, the roasts were a bit bland. Gaminess-wise, it's okay. It's okay. The dim sum and the Chinese and the Filipino dishes were on spot on, really good. The Korean one is a bit spicy. The Indian one is actually really flavorful. I didn't get to try their charcuterie and their desserts. Man, the desserts are good. I have to say thank you to the kuya who made my crepe. That's the best crepe I've had here in any buffet in Manila. So I gave the food a 4.5 out of 5. Okay? Now, let's talk about price. No. Price, it's actually a bit pricey. I paid 3,200 per head. It's a weekday and it's lunch. 3,200 per head, and it's actually the most I've paid for a buffet lunch. Okay, so, but is it worth it? That's the biggest question. If you're here to eat, if you arrive early and you start eating early, yes, it is worth it because you get to savor all the dishes without a time constraint pushing you to try this, try that fast. Because we arrived here at around 1. No. We arrived here around 12:30. My guests arrived around 1 o'clock, and they closed at 2:30. So that was only an hour and a half for us to try all the dishes and get as much. For example, the dessert, if you notice, was already starting to melt. The crepe, the ice cream or the crepe, because I got it ahead of time. Because the dessert was already closing. They're already starting to pack up. So, one tip I can suggest: come here early. Okay. So, thank you for watching the vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next episode, most likely it's gonna be out of town. Okay. So, see you in the next one. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Gutom, never Busog, on Twitter at Gutom, and on Facebook at Gutom, never Busog. So, the next vlog, see you in the dining room. Tara, kain tayo. This is my first episode for my 3rd year of vlogging. See ya.